Hello, 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 everybody. I'm Clarissa Myers coming to you live.
Good morning, and I'm Roland.
Roland, my better half. We are not in Richmond this morning. We are in the Northern Virginia area. I'm up here visiting.
More precise, frigid Sterling.
Yes, it snowed up here. In fact, they don't have school today, and we were a little concerned about traveling on these icy roads, but we're here. We'll be here for a little bit. Good morning, Myrtle. Good morning. Glad that you can join us this morning. Oh, I did something. Leave it to me. So every morning, Roland and I come and share a nugget or two, something that can get you going, something that can help you in your personal life, something that can help you in your business. And we are on this journey. We are spiritual entrepreneurs, and we're talking to other spiritual entrepreneurs, people who want more from life, who want to be more, do more, have more. And there's nothing wrong with that. But those things don't just happen. You have to make it happen. There's certain things that you need to do to be able to manifest your goals and your dreams. So yesterday I talked a little bit, because right now we're looking at the life of Zig Ziglar, and looking to see what successes that he had, that he implemented in his life. Because to be able to be successful, you need to study other successful people, see what they did, and you mirror that. Well, anyway, so the live that we did yesterday was titled, Which One Are You? Are you meaningful, specific, or are you a wandering generality? It's like a weird topic, but if you really stop and think about it, it's, do you have goals? Do you set benchmarks for yourself, or are you one who just goes with the flow and just let life happen? Okay, so yesterday I mentioned, according to Zig, he said you can have anything at all that you want in life, and this is what I wanted to end the point on. But you have to be specific in setting your goals. You have to do that. Good morning, Cousin Jay from Greater Chicago. You said that you guys have like is it 25 degrees? I think either minus 25 or minus
47.
Minus 47. Oh my gosh. I know you got to stay indoors. It makes me, well, I don't want to get off on that tangent, but that movie where everything just froze, like the cold front was coming in, thing just froze right there in place. It makes me think of I can't think of the name of that.
I can't think of it. I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah. After the night after. Okay.
Day after.
The
day after.
Anyway, let me stay focused. So the section we read about dealt with setting specific goals, and most people don't achieve what they want in life because they're not sure, or they don't set the goals correctly, and he gave some great pointers on how to go about doing that. He shared in depth his story. Now I can't share his story like he did because it's his story. Same thing, whatever goals you have, you can't live somebody else's dream. You can't live somebody else's goals. It has to be personal, okay? You have to live your own. You have to live your own life in terms of setting the goals, what applies to you. So Zig said that he was going to write this book. He didn't say the name of the book, but as he was writing the book, he's been telling people, you can be what you want to be, you can have what you can design your own life. But then he stopped and thought, you know what? People are going to, he's talking to himself. They're going to say, well, do you really believe what you say? He said he's going to bump into people and he can hear them thinking in their minds, say, do you really believe what you say? And then he looked down at his 21-inch waistline, be all you can be the best you can be, living that. He said that credibility, people would not believe, or his credibility was at stake because you're saying one thing but you're living a different way. So he wrote the book, and he presented it to 3 different publishing companies. Everyone turned him down and said, no, this is not going to sell. It's not going to sell. It's not a good idea. But he believed in it. He believed in it. And the thing is, when he wrote the book, he said 202 pounds. He had a 41-inch waistline. And he started the book off saying that he was 164 or 67 pounds, and his waistline was 34 inches. And that's why those publishing companies said, no, it's never going to sell. So he had a goal in mind. He was going to prove that he can do this. He went to his doctor. Before you start any kind of weight loss program, you need to get professional help as far as, physicians.
And one thing he said, if you're going to lose weight and you got a fat doctor, get another doctor.
Yeah, it's because he said you have to have a skinny doctor, because having a doctor who's overweight, they telling you that you need to do this or do that, they haven't done it. That it goes directly to their credibility.
Right.
So he said, find a skinny doctor. So he went to his doctor. They put him through a battery of tests, and ultimately, yes, he was overweight, I think 37 pounds overweight. And so he decided, you know what, while he was there waiting for all the testing, you know how they have magazines in the doctor's office. He pulled up one of them, and he looked through it and saw a picture of a guy decked out in his jockey shorts. They never have fat people in jockey shorts in a magazine. He tore the page out. He took it home, put it on his bathroom door, and that became like a visual focus for him. He said, that's who I want to be. And so he knew specifically he had to lose 37 pounds. So what he did, he divided that 37 pounds by 10 months. And it turned out that he only needed to lose something in the neighborhood of 1.9 ounces per day. Mm-hmm. So, it went from it was a big goal. But he broke it down into manageable chunks. And long story short, he was able to do it in that period of time. So by this time, his book had been 3 times been rejected. But the 4th time, they said it's going to sell. He had like 25,000 copies printed up that he paid for. Had it in his storehouse. But the thing is, he achieved that goal. I kind of wrote it down. He was specific about what he wanted to do. He was committed. Talking about commitment. Every day he would get up. The first time he started off, he started running. He was running. He ran around the block 1 time. The second time he went out, he ran around the block 1 time and 1 mailbox. The third, one lap around, 2 mailboxes. And he kept building. Pretty soon he was running a half a mile. He ran 2 miles, and he kept doing it. He didn't stop. He developed a pattern or habit. He replaced that bad habit, overeating. He said it didn't happen all at once. It was 40 years in the making. So people who have these goals, they say, okay, you know what? I'm going to lose 25 pounds in 3 months. When you put on that weight, it didn't happen all at once. It was months and years in the making. So be realistic. Don't approach the weight loss as if you're going to just lose it in 3 months. That's unrealistic. But you plan it out, and he had planned out to a T. And that was very encouraging to me. It's not his goal. I'm thinking, I do have some extras hanging around.
No, we all.
I think we all do. And, it's January. We have goals. But you can't live somebody else's goal. You have to do it for yourself. And so I know for the last 3 months, I was not consistent. Ever since I heard about it. Sometimes, yes, you do have circumstances, but it should not derail you from what your ultimate goal is, breaking it down in small chunks. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much, Roland. Did you want to add something?
No, you're doing just fine. Keep going.
Okay. Well, he has all these wonderful quotes. Before I go to the quotes, I'm seeing some others have come on. Good morning, Eugene. Good morning, Yvonne. glad that you can join Roland and me. We're just talking about, how we can be better at setting goals for ourselves. We need to be specific, we need to be committed. And our goal has to be big enough, because that when it's really big, it gives you energy, it gives you enthusiasm. It makes you stay focused.
It's got to be doable, too.
And yes. And then you break it down in smaller chunks. So you have like your long range goals, you have mid range goals, and you work at it, step by step. I was talking about the quotes. He has several quotes. Oh my goodness, he's filled with quotes, and I probably should have put them in quotation marks in the notes in there. But one of them is, "There is danger in setting goals." Yes, there is danger. Like you may have a house that's vacant, and you this is what I wanted to end yesterday with, and I couldn't think of it. But you rent it out, and you think, oh, people are going to destroy your house and mess it up and all that. But there's more danger in just letting the house sit vacant, because that's when nature starts coming in, spiders, and it starts to deteriorate. So yes, there are risks, renting it out, but then there are greater risks leaving it abandoned or unrented. So that was yesterday that I meant to say, and I didn't. But he says, there's danger in setting goals, but there is infinitely more danger in not setting goals. And he related that to several other things. He said, he says also another goal, for a goal to be effective, it must affect change. If it doesn't affect change, the probability of you achieving that goal is very slim. And then he's also said, there are people who wait for external change before they will make an internal decision, and that simply means, like procrastinating. Oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow.
Or something drastic got to happen.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, it's winter right now. It's too cold outside. I'll wait till it gets warmer. When it gets warmer, oh, it's a little bit too hot outside. You know what? I gotta get a membership here. Or it's an excuse. And people who wait for some external change to take place before they make that internal decision, time will get away and nothing gets done. So we're talking about how to be able to get what you want in life by setting goals. And
like we said yesterday, a lot of businesses are setting benchmarks, and reaching certain goals. That way they can measure their progress. And maybe that's what we need to do too, set those individual benchmarks. See what you want to accomplish and see if you're on target to accomplishing that.
That's right. So that's what we were talking about this morning. This is 2019, and we all are individuals. We all have things that are important to us, and we can make those things, those life changes that can make things happen. We have to be committed. We have to be specific. We have to have our goal big enough so that we can break it up into chunks and work. And the thing is, you just have to get started. Get started, no matter where you are. Don't wait for conditions to be perfect and just right. Get started.
Success is in the effort.
That's right. So that's what we have for you today. Tomorrow we'll be here in the Maryland area, the DMV, they call it. And so we thank you for joining us. If there's anything that Roland or I have said, be sure to share this out with someone who especially is trying to achieve something that they really, really want. To be able to do it, you have to set those goals. All right. And share it out. Tell us where you're tuning in from. If it's snowing where you are, I know
Respect
Chicago.
the weather.
Yes. Stay inside, if at all possible. So we'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy your day. Oh, I almost forgot. Tonight, there is a webinar. Instagram is, I'm getting myself familiar with Instagram. There's a live webinar training tonight on using Instagram, and it's free, especially for those of you who are not familiar with it or want to know some of the ins and outs about it. It comes on at 9 o'clock tonight. Just go ahead and register, And also, Roland and I have a YouTube channel that we upload these videos. And so if you want to catch one of the ones from yesterday or times past, you can easily click on the subscribe and like and comment. So we thank you for joining us today, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow.
Stay warm.
All right. Bye now.